And I am sick and tired of the fitness industry spreading spews and BS and just misinformation overall. What is up guys, Austin here and welcome to the video, and today I'm going to be going over 7 weight loss tips that are so easy that you can get started today. And I am sick and tired of the fitness industry spreading spews and BS and just misinformation overall on how to lose weight, like detox teas, waist wraps, and all this other BS that you don't need, when really it's just super simple. I am a huge fan of the term KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Because the simpler something is, the more likely you're going to do it, stick to it, and keep it up. And obviously, especially with weight loss, you're going to get results and you're going to be able to look and feel better about yourself. Now, one thing that I wanted to differentiate is that weight loss is simple, not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I've been there before. The entire weight loss process is very difficult in itself because you're eating in a calorie deficit. You are essentially telling your body to digest and consume itself for energy, which is not easy. Obviously, your body's going to try and fight you on this. It's going to make you really hungry. It's going to make you want to eat all the junk food in the world. But I promise you, if you stick with it, if you stay consistent, you will get the results you want. You will get the results that you deserve. And not only can you look better, but you will be able to feel better about yourself. You will feel healthier. You will feel more energetic. And you will be able to fulfill the purpose in which your body was made. And that is creating movement and using that movement to enjoy your life. And without further ado, here are my best 7 tips that are simple and easy and you can get started today. Because what is better than starting today? There's no point in delaying your goals. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. I promise you, if you stick with these 7 things consistently and apply a solid amount of effort, do not half-ass it. If you half-ass your workout, if you half-ass your diet, you will get half-assed results. So I encourage you to give it your 100%, really give it an honest try before giving up, before changing your routine, before reconsidering if anything is working or not. So give it an honest try, and I promise you, you won't have to second guess your methods or results any longer. So tip number 1, it's gonna be drink plenty of water. Water helps fill you up, water helps keep you hydrated, water is essential for life, and so definitely drink plenty of water. The majority of us, we don't drink enough water. Obviously, you can't have too much water, everything in moderation. I'm not saying that you should just be only drinking water, but obviously the average person does not get enough water. So definitely aim to drink more water. How much more? If you are thirsty, then drink more water. Don't overthink it. Don't think that you have to drink a gallon a day or like 2 gallons a day. And don't think that you have to carry around a gallon jug of water like some of the gym bros I see at the gym. Just have a normal size water bottle and drink whenever you are thirsty. If you're a person who sweats more, obviously you need more water, so drink more water. It's pretty self-explanatory, don't overthink it. And as a reminder, KISS. Number 2, it's eat plenty of protein. Now the majority of us eating the Western diet is obviously going to get enough protein. Just as a part of the Western diet, in that sense, we do eat a lot of meats. But for the majority of us, this comes in the form of fast food, just fattier cuts of meats like bacon, whole eggs, and just stuff that contains a lot of fat as well with the protein. So this can easily add up and put you in a calorie surplus, which is the cause of weight gain itself. It's eating too many calories. It's not any single thing except eating too many calories, which usually arises just from a bunch of different sources. It can be eating too much fats, proteins, carbs, not exercising enough. Calorie surplus is a combination of all of these things. So don't trust any quote-unquote fitness guru that tells you that only one single thing is causing weight gain. It's not. It is a combination of all of these things in most cases. And when I say eat plenty of protein, focus on leaner cuts of protein because that will drastically reduce the number of calories and still maintaining that protein intake, which helps keep you full, which helps increase the thermic effect of food and all that good stuff. And so some examples of these leaner cuts of protein include turkey, chicken, leaner cuts of beef and pork, fish, and other vegetarian sources such as egg whites or beans and other legumes and tofu. The list goes on and on, but definitely pick the ones that you really like and can also fit into your diet as well. Everyone has different needs, so obviously use your best judgment. I'm not telling you any single thing that you have to do. Obviously everything is adjusted to your personal preferences and needs. Number 3, it's going to be eat more fruits and veggies. And so you've probably always heard this as a kid and even as an adult, to eat more fruits and vegetables. There's a reason for this. Fruits and veggies are very low calorie dense. That means you can eat a ton of it and it's still pretty relatively low in calories. So that way it fills you up and you're able to maintain a calorie deficit better, which will result in weight loss and making the process not suck as much because you get to eat a ton of food and it also keeps you full. The number one reason why most people fail diets and fail a weight loss program is because they're hungry all the time, so they feel the need to binge, to eat a bunch of junk food, to just eat more calories in general because they are feeling hungry. But if you keep yourself full, you're less likely to binge, you're less likely to eat a bunch of high calorie junk. And also fruits and veggies are just good for you. They contain a lot of micronutrients, which are nutrients that don't contain any calories at all, but help keep everything functioning properly. This includes stuff like vitamins and minerals. Obviously, it also helps to take a multivitamin, but eating fruits and veggies taste good, they take up more space in your stomach, and obviously they provide some of those vitamins and minerals as well. Next up, it's going to be limit your liquid calories. This is stuff like sodas, juices, any sugary beverages that you might drink, alcohol, and liquid calories can really add up if you're not paying attention. Ask yourself this: is it easier for you to drink 200 calories of juice or eat 200 calories worth of apples? Obviously, it's much more easy to slam down a couple glasses of apple juice than it is to eat 2 apples. It takes more time. You have to chew, you have to digest the food. Whereas the apple juice, you just simply down it and then it goes straight to your stomach, slips right through your digestive system, and you are hungry and back to square one. And it's for these reasons that I recommend to limit your liquid calories, because one, they are not filling at all, so you're just gonna feel the need to drink more or eat more, which makes you have to consume more calories, which makes it harder to stay in a calorie deficit. And reason number 2, they easily add up because you can easily drink 5 glasses of juice or soda or anything that contains calories, and that can easily add up and put you in a calorie surplus. Whereas if you tried to eat that same amount of calories worth of food, it would take a lot more time. You'd be able to eat less simply because you'd have to bite and chew the food. You'd have to take time to digest it. It just stays in your stomach longer and helps keep you full longer rather than liquids itself. So instead, opt for diet versions or sugar-free versions, or just drink water. Next up is going to be get enough sleep. Sleep is such a highly underrated thing that people look at. Most people I talk to, they know that they don't get enough sleep, and yet they still sleep deprive themselves anyways, just staying up on their phones, doing whatever, just wasting time. When in reality, they could be trying to get more sleep, and sleep helps you rest and recover your body, as well as burn fat and build muscle. So sleep, obviously, the rest and recovery part helps with building muscle, but it also helps you burn fat because you are eating less when you're sleeping. Obviously, if you're sleeping, you're not going to be eating as much. So it can help you stay in a calorie deficit. So pretty self-explanatory. Get enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours. Obviously, this is a recommendation and it's a range for most people. Some people need less, some people need more. But in general, for everyone, use your best self-judgment and get enough sleep. And lastly, number 7 is exercise regularly. Because if I told you that your pet dog is overweight, what are the 2 things that you would do to help it lose weight? It would be to eat less and move more. So obviously, this should apply the same to you. Just because you are human, although you are a much more complex being, humans function generally the same as many other animals, especially in the energy balance equation side of things. If you want to lose weight, eat less, move more. And so number 7, exercise regularly. I encourage everyone to do a strength training program or just do any kind of weightlifting, just so you can build more muscle. Muscle is more metabolically active than other tissues, so it just burns more calories just sitting there rather than fat or other things that just sit around in your body and don't really do anything. And obviously cardio and just any movement wherever you can. Any kind of movement burns calories. As you can see, I'm talking, moving my hands around a lot. Although that doesn't burn a huge amount of calories, it still counts as something. The more active you are, the more calories you are going to burn, and this will help you get into a calorie deficit and possibly stay within a calorie deficit just by moving more. And so that about wraps it up. I hope these tips helped you guys. Hope you guys learned something to apply to your everyday life. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns in the comments. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram at AustinC Fitness. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.